Hello you guys, and welcome back to our channel. So this video is a little bit different from any other video I make. So as you guys know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, which is Nate Techa, I basically announced that my podcast channel is not working, and the video I was supposed to upload is not wanting to upload. So here I am remaking one so I can post it here so you guys can hear out the story. As you guys can tell by the title, yes, this is a story time of me telling you guys what happened in Florida. A lot of you guys from TikTok and Instagram were asking me, hey, what happened in Florida? Because I told you guys that I no longer talk to my mom. It's been about 5 months already, according to the last vlog I uploaded. And the last vlog I uploaded was when I went to Florida with her. Sorry guys, I'm looking outside. But basically, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened in Florida. So buckle up and get your snacks because it's gonna be really fucked up and juicy, you guys. So let's just go on with the video. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna start from the beginning. So basically, this was the time where my sister-in-law actually we got into it. She got mad because I exposed how she was treating me in her house. And after that whole commotion happened, I basically contacted my mom. Honestly, I just kind of in a way I needed her in my life because the whole situation was happening. And basically what happened, I told her what happened. She got really mad. She wanted to actually confront my man's sister, and I told her, look, I don't need anybody else doing what I have to basically work on. So she wanted to do that. I told her, don't get into it. This is my problem. I'm gonna basically figure it out on my own. I just told her I just needed some support, and that's it. But basically after that happened and I moved out of her house, I moved to my mother-in-law's house. At this point, I decided to go to my mom's house, and I was staying there for I think 2 days, and then I decided to we decided to go. So at this point, I was at my mom's house, and then I was waiting to get paid by SureDash. And you guys, at this point, I could afford it because it was a really good promotion paid. So once I got paid, it was on a Friday. I remember this. I got paid on a Friday. I was on my phone. It was like 1 in the morning, you guys, and I told my mom, look, I got paid. Do you want to leave the next day? And we actually ended up leaving the next day. It was about like I think 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning that we left. We started leaving. So okay, the whole ride, because we actually, well, I literally drove from here, Chicago, to, I kid you not, you guys, to Florida with a 10-month-old. And no sleep, you guys. I kid you not. I only rested like 2 times or 3 times out of the whole fucking road trip. And I think it was like about 22 hours or 20 hours that I took to get there. Oh my god, it was a struggle, you guys. I kid you not. I got lost like 2 or 3 times, so that made me get delayed more, and I was already pissed. And at first, when I was driving, me and her were so good, you guys. I kid you not, you guys. We were so good. But then when we got to Florida, everything fucking changed, you guys. Like, I feel like something like kind of like just triggered something, and then it just made us like hate each other again. Because when we were at the hotel, I don't know what happened. I think I don't know what happened. I think there was a situation that kind of made her mad, or it made me mad. I honestly forgot, you guys, but I think it was definitely because something happened. And then she started, and this is where everything went down. She started, kid you not, like she started rubbing in my face what happened with me and my sister-in-law. Once you're fake as fuck to me, I will never ever in my life talk to you ever again. I hate you. Like, I literally gave her a chance, and so many people were literally telling me, if you knew she didn't support you and believed you being, you know, the R word by my ex-stepfather, they were telling me basically, why would I, you know, give her a second chance? And a lot of you guys, and trust me, I feel like I would be in both situations. I wouldn't, because I'm a Scorpio, you guys. Once I hate you, I will never like stop hating you unless I just forgive you and you know you're forgiven. But between me and my mom's relationship, it's always been rocky. If you guys haven't checked out my podcast channel, I'll leave it here, the video as well. I talk about my past trauma, and even though a lot of people didn't believe me and still don't believe me, it was hard to talk about it, and it was even more harder. Sorry, it was even more harder. Knowing your mom didn't believe you, getting the R word, that's even harder than other, family members not believing you. So me and her already had issues. We already had a rocky relationship. So at this point, she was rubbing in my face that, she was basically laughing at me because my sister-in-law, what she did to me, how she was treating me, and then she was telling me she wanted her money back. You guys don't know, I've done a lot of story times in my podcast at this point, but I've talked about the time I moved to Florida, and she was paying for my rent and everything. So I did tell my man that at one point I ended up moving to Florida, and that because I told him the whole situation and why she's mad, and why she wants me to pay her like $5,000, and he told me that, I kid you not, he literally said that the way he sees it, I shouldn't pay her back because I was underage, and she wanted to pay for me, and I didn't force her to. But in a way, I do see it that I do owe her money because she was paying for my rent. I think I was 18 or 19 years old at this point, but I don't remember. I think I was either 17 or 18, around there. Not 19, for sure not 19, but I was like 17 or 18 years old. I was young. So she basically told me, she was getting mad, she was being a bitch, telling me to pay her back her money. And then at this point, I kid you not, we got into it. I got fucking triggered. I literally got triggered, you guys. I got so triggered. We started fighting. Like, every time me and her fight or we're together, she brings out the ugly in me, and I don't like that. I love to be at peace. I don't like drama, even though I will literally, if you talk shit to me, I will talk shit back to you. If you tell me something, I'm a hothead. So that's why I try to be not like that, and especially try not to be like that towards her. But something about her and the way she is towards me brings out the ugly inside me, and I don't like that. I've seen how bad I've gotten, and I hate that type of person. I don't like that version of myself, and I hate that. And she brings out the ugly inside of me, and it just I don't like it. And we ended up fighting, and then I remember we stopped fighting, and we ended up going to the carnival, the Icon Park in Orlando, Florida. And we were okay, everything was okay and everything. And then, boom, the next day, she woke up, she started being all happy. And I honestly believe my mother is bipolar, you guys. Only because I am bipolar, and it's only passed down by, genetics. So she woke up the next day, she was all happy, talking to me like nothing happened. And I literally told her. So I told her that I was like, just because it was the next day, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna forget what you told me. And she kind of got bullied her at this point, and I honestly don't care. I told her, I will always remember. I'll forget, well, I'll always remember, you guys. That's my motto. So, we were kind of at this point, not talking. It was a weird situation because I told her to leave. I am, keep in mind, you guys, I told her so many times to fucking leave. Leave, please leave. This is my vacation. She was not paying for shit, you guys. She ended up literally, I kid you not, she ended up paying one time for fucking gas. And when we got into another argument the same day, she woke up all happy and shit. She rubbed it in my face. She okay, pay me back. I think it was $50 or $100 that she wanted back because we got into another argument. So at this point, she's the type of mom to, if you were to my situation, I told her what happened between me and my sister-in-law, or if she does something to me, or she does a favor for me, she will rub it in your face, you guys. She has rubbed everything in my face my whole life. I kid you not. Every time she has done me a favor, she has rubbed it in my face. Every time I've gone through something so personal, she has rubbed it in my face. This woman, is the same woman who told me to kill myself. She literally told me, hey, you should just do it. I don't know what you're waiting for. And I remember telling my sister this, you guys. It was so messed up, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So at this point, I was really fucking pissed, and I told her we were really basically it's the whole time we were in Florida. We were arguing, you guys. She was telling me how to kill myself. She was telling me, I remember she wanted her money back. So the whole time that we were in Florida, yes, we were arguing. She was telling me fucking horrible stuff, you guys. She wanted to basically me to pay her back, even though I brought her into this. Even though I do owe her, and keep in mind, you guys, yes, I know I owe her, but she willingly did it. And I told her you don't have to, because when I moved to Florida, my plan was to get the fuck out of her house, never talk to her ever again, and just work on myself and work and just stay there for the rest of my life. So, but she ended up telling me that, hey, look, I will pay for your rent. And yes, I willingly took it. So now she will forever rub it in my face that she did that for me, and that she did so many favors for me, and she wants her money back. So basically that was the reason why the whole Florida trip went down, and why I don't talk to her now. And it's been about 5 to 6 months already, you guys. And a lot of you guys are probably thinking she's gonna talk to her again. Yeah, and even though family does that, I decided my family is really toxic. I really came from a toxic household, so I decided to just kind of like stop and like not ever give anybody a chance ever again. So here I am, never giving her a chance again. It's been about 5 to 6 months, you guys. She hasn't met my baby, the newborn. She will never ever in her life see my kids or talk to my kids. It's just something that I decided, and only because she was a horrible mother, and everything that went down in Florida and everything she said to me, and I didn't care about the money. Like, I begged her to leave, because that was my vacation. I wanted to enjoy my vacation. My dream place to live at is Florida, you guys, and we're slowly planning to move out there. Probably in a couple years, not anytime soon, but I told her, please leave. She contacted my brother and my sister, and they were planning to get her out and get her a ticket, but I think they didn't want to. He didn't want to pay her for a ticket, or my sister didn't want to pay for a ticket either. They didn't want to buy her shit, basically. And I feel like she was just stuck with me. And even though I could be a fucking bitch, I still have a heart. Like, I will still feel bad, you know? So I feel so bad. So I ended up, bringing her back to town. So on the way back, it was so much worse, you guys. Keep in mind, you guys, I was already pregnant at this point. So when we were back, she was stressing me. She was literally stressing me out. And the fact that she knew I was pregnant, and she was trying to fucking press my button, like push my buttons, it should tell you guys what kind of fucked up mom I have. Because the fact that she knew I was pregnant, and that she was still trying to talk shit, because I'm the type of person, like, I will tell you, please stop talking to me, because I will, like, as a person with bipolar, because I do suffer by bipolar, it gets really bad. Like, it gets, like, I kid you not, it gets so fucking bad, you guys. Like, I'm even scared of myself sometimes. And so I told her, please stop talking to me. Please, please. I will tell you guys, if I'm ever in a conflict with somebody, I will tell you guys in advance. I will warn you. And I warned her, and I'm like, please stop talking. Please stop talking. She wouldn't stop talking. And I'm like, please shut the fuck up. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. And that's when everything got worse. I got so fucking heated, and I started fucking screaming at her. And when I get loud, I get really loud. So at this point, I was literally driving in the road, and I was talking shit back to her. I was being loud. I was being really mad. And she kept doing it. She kept talking back. And keep in mind, at the same time, I was on the phone with my man. So the whole time I was driving back, because I was sleep deprived, you guys. I kid you not, I almost like fell asleep in the road. So I had to stop a couple times, because I was so sleep deprived. And my mission was to just get the fuck out of Florida and like take her straight home, you guys. So what I did was I got really heated. I started, I basically started stressing, because she was stressing me about, paying her back, calling me shit, telling me to kill myself, and so many fucked up stuff. And my man heard everything, you guys. So trust me, you guys, he can vouch for me. He literally heard every single word she said and that I said. And he was telling me to come down, and I wouldn't. And I feel like I said, you guys, she brings out the ugly inside of me, and I don't like that. So at this point, we literally argued from the way to Florida back to Chicago. It was so stressful. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was the worst vacation I ever took. Like, I enjoyed some of it, but she made it a hell, and I regret fucking taking her. Like, if I can go back, I would not take her, because at that point, I took that vacation because of what happened with my sister-in-law. I wanted to relax. I wanted to be happy, and my happy place is Florida. And because I was afraid of going to look, because I don't know if you guys know this, a lot of women and just people in general, they disappear in the highway. There's been, okay, I love crime. I love crime podcasts. If you guys don't know this, and if you're ever going to a road trip, please be careful in the highway, and bring people, please, because there is a lot. The FBI is basically saying that truckers can be involved, but there's a lot of cases that involve in the highway, and a lot of they think it's either serial killers or serial killers truckers. So a lot of stuff have like goes down the highway, and I've known about this. So I was so scared to go alone with a 10-month-old baby, you guys. So, and my man couldn't go. I know you guys were mad because he didn't go. As a business owner, you can't just leave something and unattended. He doesn't have enough workers, or he doesn't have like a manager. But the whole time from Florida to Chicago, me and her were literally arguing all the time in the car. It was so exhausting, you guys. Like, when I got home, when I got to my mother-in-law's, it was so exhausting, and I was just kind of like over it. When we got to the city, and because we live outside of Chicago in the suburbs, and basically we live like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I left her at my brother's house, and at this point, me and her were not talking. After we got to town, I stopped talking to her. I literally, you guys, I gave her the money, some of the money that I have from my, payment from my promotion. I gave her what she spent. I think I gave her like $200 or $300. But after that, I took out all her luggage, and she had this, I feel so bad because, at the end of the day, she is my mom. But the way her face was, it made me feel bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I remember like literally taking out her stuff and just putting it outside her house, and I left straight. I didn't say bye or anything. It hurt my heart, but it does suck knowing, she doesn't believe me that I got the R word, and the way she is. She's just a shitty mom, and it does suck a lot, you guys. And and even though I'm gonna admit to you guys, I was as horrible as she was. I was telling her horrible stuff as well, and she brought out the ugly out of me, and it's not who I am. It's not who I want to be, and everything that's it does hurt knowing that she doesn't believe me that I've been the R word, and I do wish stuff were different, but here I am. So it's okay, and I really hope you guys enjoy this story time, because some of you guys have been waiting for this story time, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this chisme, and unfortunately I couldn't post it on my podcast channel, but hopefully the next video posts it, you guys. I've been loving my podcast channel, you guys. It's one of my goals, one of my projects that I love so much, you guys. But I really hope you guys enjoy this story time. Give it a thumbs up, comment below what you guys think of this situation, and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.